Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Insufficient.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledge.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledge.
Unit
Acknowledge.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Agreed.
Affirmative.
Very well.
Of course. Affirmative.
Very
yes,
well.
sir.
At
Very
once.
well.
At once.
Yes, sir.
At once.
Agreed.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Very well.
Agreed. Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Vehicle. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Reporting.
Affirmative.
Reporting orders.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle
Insufficient
affirmative.
funds.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle
Acknowledge.
reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order.
Ready and waiting.
Very well.
Affirmative. Very
Unit
well.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's close.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting
Training.
orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Agreed. Very
Training.
well. Once. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
CNC net steel bleed. That's an interesting search feature. Hey, what's up, Bertani? How's your day going? Oh.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Vehicle
Construction
acknowledged.
options.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle report all affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Vehicle reporting
Building.
affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply.
Ready and
Building
waiting.
in progress.
Very well. Agreed.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Reporting.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Yes, sir.
New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training. Unit
sir.
ready.
Yes,
Training.
sir. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit
affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative. Very well.
Training.
Reporting. Very well.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
He's not gonna stop me from killing his power plant, really?
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Vehicle. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction
Acknowledge.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Ready and
Yes,
waiting.
sir.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Training.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
At once.
ready. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once.
Waiting order. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge.
Ready and
Agreed.
waiting.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledge.
complete.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course. Very well. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unable to comply. Building in
Yes, sir.
progress.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Base is under attack.
Acknowledge.
Train. Mission accomplished.
He did not defend his power plant. Anyway, how's it going, Ratani? How is life?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
New construction
Affirmative. Awaiting
options.
orders.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New
Vehicle
construction
permitting.
options.
Reporting.
Agreed.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Unable to
Acknowledge.
comply. Building in
Vehicle
progress.
reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unable to
Affirmative.
comply. Building in progress.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Training. Unit ready.
Reporting, yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledge, yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I don't think I played on this map.
Affirmative.
Oh no, I have
Yes,
it. I'm
sir.
on the
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
top right side.
Reporting. Very well. Agreed. Very well.
Reporting.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete. New
Reporting.
construction
Acknowledge.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Vehicle. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle. Reporting. Vehicle.
Prepare.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
At once.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative. Of course.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Awaiting orders.
New construction options. Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Reporting. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Very well.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Oh, why did I run into him?
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle.
Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Very well. Yes,
At
sir.
once.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
What?
Vehicle. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Always glitches back.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Trying to like
Yes, sir.
hop to my tank, but it goes to the middle of the map.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle. Report. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Waiting orders.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Building.
Vehicle. Report.
Unable
Acknowledged.
to comply. Building in progress. Low power.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient.
Affirmative.
Oh, I didn't see the rifles. God damn it.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unable to comply.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Prepared.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
God damn
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting orders.
To
Yes,
beat
sir.
that.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost
Yes,
my
sir.
entire base.
Battle control terminated.
Let me check that replay. How did he build so quickly? This is only did one refinery? And I did. It's so slow. Yeah, I was just bad, I guess. Still didn't have my second factory down. Okay, goes power plant, factory. Immediately second factory. Yeah, I'm just. But he only had one harvester. Oh, he had two. The harvester first from him. Has to. Harvester. I was just distracted at the pressure.
Battle control terminated.
Probably just forgot to build during the fight.
Awaiting order. Vehicle
Yes, sir.
reporting.
Construction
Affirmative.
options.
Yes, sir. Very
Building.
reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
This
Acknowledged.
match.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Reporting.
Construction
Vehicle
complete.
reporting. Acknowledged.
New construction
Reporting.
options.
Very well.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unable to comply.
Yes, sir.
Building in
Affirmative.
progress.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready. Training. Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting. At once.
Training.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting
Very
orders.
well. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. At once. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Agreed. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Very agreed. At once,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Cannot deploy here. Building.
Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Very well. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Very well. Awaiting orders.
Slow, I'm building my second war factory again. Whoops.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds. Construction complete.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Very agreed. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Unable to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress.
Affirmative. Reporting at once.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. At once.
Yes, sir. Vehicle
Unit
report
ready.
affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Vehicle reporting. At once. Agreed.
Prepare.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Structure.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit
Waiting
lost.
order. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Awaiting
Unit
order.
ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting
I'm in
orders.
such a disorganized
Yes,
mess.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Training.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Should be able to just over.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Building. On hold.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Cancel.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silence
Affirmative.
needed.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
I'm doing horrible.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle
Unit
acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting order.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle
Unit
acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
Silence
Agreed.
needed.
Affirmative. Agreed. Acknowledged.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit
Of course.
ready.
Very well.
Building.
Of course. Very well. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Very agreed. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Medic report out. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative out. Affirmative out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Awaiting. Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Close again.
Ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Medic report out. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Training.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledge.
Mission accomplished.
I didn't trade well at all in some of those fights.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
New construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Reporting. Very
Building.
well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Vehicle reporting.
Construction complete. New construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Very well.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Unable to
Acknowledged.
comply. Building in progress. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
New
Acknowledged.
construction
Affirmative.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Training.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
and waiting.
Training.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Awaiting
Very
orders.
well.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Reporting. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledge.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Vehicles. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Construction complete.
Waiting orders.
Affirmative.
Vehicle. Reporting.
New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Agreed.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
That's frustrating.
Training.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
What is
Affirmative.
medium?
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Waiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Cannot deploy
Awaiting
here.
orders. At once. Very
New
well.
construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Building. Unable to
Yes, sir.
comply. Building in
Affirmative.
progress.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
Very well.
complete. Building.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledge. Waiting order. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Waiting orders.
Affirmative. Ready and yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Vehicle report acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Ready and
Very
waiting.
well.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Building.
Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Reporting. Of yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Ooh, the flank. Rifle flank.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged. Awaiting
options.
orders.
Building.
Reporting.
Vehicle.
Unable to
Affirmative.
comply. Building in
Acknowledge.
progress.
Awaiting orders.
Very well. Vehicle reporting.
Unable
Oh,
to
not this
comply.
map.
Building
Shit.
in progress.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
New construction options.
Very well. Affirmative.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in
Waiting
progress.
orders. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Training.
Oh, shoot the things.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ah, fuck.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Problem.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Training. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Training.
Acknowledged. Very well. Yes, sir. Very agreed.
Unit ready. Training.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Agreed. Acknowledged. Agreed. Reporting. Affirmative. Ready
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Very well.
Training.
Yes, sir. Very well.
On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Training.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Progress
Affirmative. Yes,
is
sir.
under attack.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Agreed. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction
Ready and
complete.
waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Building.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged. Of course.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Side of the map sucks. Though there's plenty of difference in the countries. I'd say Allies is just kind of dominant right now.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unable to comply.
Yes,
In
sir.
progress.
Acknowledged.
Oh yeah, there's a minor
Unit
faction.
ready.
Oh, you talking about Spain
Construction
stuff? Yeah, I don't know
complete.
what Spain's buff is, but they definitely have one.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
I don't have any intel on this
Awaiting
worst
orders.
map ever.
Agreed.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting orders. Yes, sir. Agreed. Agreed.
Stash.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Of course. Yes, sir.
Building.
Very well. At once.
Unable to
Reporting.
comply.
Yes, sir.
Building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
At once.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Guarding this front door.
Reporting.
I need tanks. I don't have any income. Yeah, Soviet seems to be better late game, but like,
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
and now I seem to be all about numbers.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
I don't have the economy.
Unit
This
ready.
stupid corner.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Vehicle reporting.
Agreed. At once. Agreed.
Unit
yes, sir.
ready.
Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Should probably shut this bridge.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
But that's
sir.
nerfing
Affirmative.
myself, or
Building. Unit ready.
just get
Construction complete.
closer.
Building. Structure sold. Construction complete. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction
Reporting.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Fuck.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Structure
Reporting.
sold.
Yes, sir.
Structure sold.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Oh, I
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Alright.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
screwed that up.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yeah.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Okay, my play
ready.
here is gonna be
Building.
Okay.
Insufficient funds.
Vehicle reporting.
gauge him and then
Acknowledged.
smash
Yes,
his
sir.
base with my pickles in the
Waiting order.
rear.
Unit ready.
Okay. Acknowledged.
Probably just
Yes,
attack
sir.
him.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, there's no need for late game, don't worry about it. God.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Not ready to fight me.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh
Yes,
no, I
sir.
lost control of my units. Fuck.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Ready and waiting, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I'm losing this tank battle pretty heavily.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Alright,
Yes, sir.
fucked that up pretty hard.
Acknowledged.
God damn it.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What? No, I thought I...
Yes, sir.
Unit
Very well.
lost.
Awaiting
yeah,
order.
that-
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
I screwed that up.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
What happened to my blob down here?
Unit lost.
But I... Oh, did I order them into the middle?
Battle
Packed.
control terminated.
I was queuing. I was just fucking up. The trick is you have to get your tanks to shoot first before you can shift them, right? And half my tanks weren't shooting, so that was my problem.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Construction
Affirmative.
options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unable to comply.
Agreed.
Building in progress.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Yes, sir. At
Building.
once.
Yes, sir.
Unable to comply. Building in
Acknowledged.
progress. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Cannot deploy here. New construction options. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
I hate that glitch so.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle
Construction
reporting.
complete.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
New construction
knowledge.
options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Of yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Waiting
Training.
order. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. At once.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building. Unable to comply.
Yes, sir.
Building
Acknowledged.
in progress.
Affirmative.
Low
Acknowledged.
Yes,
power.
sir. Vehicle
Construction
acknowledged.
complete. Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready. Building. Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Be affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Waiting
Oh,
order.
move.
Unit
Oh,
ready.
tanks.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Obsessed with
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Unit
acknowledged.
lost. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Ready and waiting.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Waiting orders. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Of course. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ready
Yes,
and
sir.
waiting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Training.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At very well. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Reporting.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient.
Vehicle
funds.
reporting.
Yes, sir. Vehicle. Report acknowledged.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. At once. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Reporting
Very
Unit
well.
lost. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Oh. You love this game so much easier to play on Steam too. Yeah, there's a nice leaderboard. You had a lot more resources than I did. I wasn't microing his tanks though. Went double refinery. Not really sure how to fit double refinery into my builds yet.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
New construction
Yes, sir. At
options.
once.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Construction complete. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unable to comply.
sir.
Building in
Acknowledged.
progress. Construction complete. New
Waiting orders.
construction options.
Affirmative.
Need to figure out what the optimal placement
Able to
for
comply. Building in
refineries
progress.
are.
Affirmative.
Oh, there's some.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
I feel like I should have put the
Unit
refinery
ready.
there.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Sneak over.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting
Construction
orders.
complete.
Affirmative.
New construction
Reporting.
options.
Agreed.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
Reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Didn't trade there.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Nice, saw it
Waiting
coming.
orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, come on, tank.
Affirmative.
Oof.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Very well.
Unit
Very well.
ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Construction complete.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Low power.
Awaiting yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Reporting.
Unit
Agreed.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
report acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting order.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. At once. Agreed.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm trading poorly.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Oh my god, I tripped
Affirmative.
out.
Acknowledged.
That's
Yes,
just
sir.
not microing properly, I guess.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
It's-
Yes, sir.
mm,
Lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
yeah, that's.
Reporting.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Vehicle
Building.
Yes,
reporting.
sir.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's
Unit
game.
lost. Battle control terminated.
Better maps would be good. I feel like he was like purposely cutting off my tanks. Wonder how you could learn to do that. Better maps would be good, I agree. Probably some like rebalancing so not everyone's playing allies. Make aircraft actually worth it.
Ready and agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Awaiting orders. At
Building.
once. Affirmative.
Unable to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress.
Reporting. Affirmative. At once.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply.
That was kind of fucked
Building
up.
in progress.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Once.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
That should have been further forward.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle
Construction
acknowledged.
complete. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
No, agreed.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Training.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Waiting order.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
At 1. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Vehicle.
Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Agreed. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Of course.
Report. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Of course. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
Awaiting orders. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training. Building.
Reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Reporting.
Training. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Come on, guys, you can make it.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Very well.
Building. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Be affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Mission accomplished.
I've beaten that CNC steel quite a few times.
Vehicle yes, reporting.
New
Yes,
construction
sir.
options.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building.
Ready and
Unable
waiting.
to comply.
Very well. Reporting.
Building in progress.
Affirmative.
Oh, it's
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
Awaiting
Building.
orders.
Unable
Acknowledged.
to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress. On hold.
Affirmative.
Cancel. Construction complete.
Vehicle
New
report.
construction
Affirmative.
options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Oh, I'm in this part of the
Unable
map?
to comply.
Oh, this is...
Building in progress.
Yeah, 3-minute games sometimes.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
In your face. Right, bullshit.
Acknowledged.
Shit.
Ready.
Second
Unit
count.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Oh, he's gonna be over here. Oh, I'm gonna get locked in on the...
Unit ready.
Oh, no.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Agreed. Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Harvest.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Snuff to the crystal.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Didn't
Affirmative.
realize what I was up against.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Ready and
New
waiting.
construction options.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Building.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Agreed. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Of course. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
At 1. Vehicle reporting.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. At once. Affirmative. At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Reporting.
Low
Acknowledged.
power.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
How we got there is beyond me, man.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Waiting or acknowledged.
Vehicle affirmative. Awaiting affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, this should be my push to.
Reporting.
Vehicle. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting.
Unit mission accomplished.
Oh, still beat again. He seems to do the light tank rush. Cost of resources. Top 50, soon to get booted out. I've been like farming that one guy all night long, so I'm sure like a real top player should kick me. Probably kill me in the tank battle fights. Rotani, I've asked you how your day was and you still haven't answered me. Canceling, but not canceling. Oh, the AOE2 tournament's coming. Is it like Viper killing everyone?
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
I wish they would standardize the spawn.
Building in progress.
Agree. Reporting.
I feel like
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction
always
Affirmative.
trying to move my tanks away from the thing.
unable to comply. Building in progress.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unable to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes,
Training.
sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Acknowledge.
Training.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Training.
Acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Ready.
ready.
Agree. Very well.
Construction
Agree.
complete.
Waiting or
Training.
acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
New construction
Waiting
options.
orders. One. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Vehicle reporting.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. On
Waiting or
hold.
acknowledged.
Cancel.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Vehicle. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Vehicle. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Reporting.
Agree.
Yes, sir.
Waiting or acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agree. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.
Fucked up when he lost his tanks. $43. High ranked was that guy? Seem right at all.
Reporting orders. Vehicle
Yes,
reporting.
sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
New
Yes, sir.
construction options.
Very well. At once.
Building.
Reporting.
Unable to
Affirmative.
comply. Building in progress. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Affirmative.
building.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction
Reporting.
options.
I wish it would just flip to my units
Yes,
instead
sir.
of the middle of the
Building
map.
in progress.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction
Vehicle
complete.
reporting.
Cannot deploy
Yes,
here.
sir.
New construction options.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Where's his tank?
Building.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Training.
Waiting order. Very well.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Very
Training.
well.
Unit
Waiting orders.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Low power. Repairing. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle
Yes,
reporting.
sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Vehicle
complete.
report. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel. Training. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Awaiting
Unit
orders. Yes,
ready.
sir. Very well.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Training.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Of course. Ready and waiting.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Awaiting order. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost. New construction options.
Very
Building.
well. Of course. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. At once.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
At once.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledge.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Training.
Acknowledge. Very well. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Awaiting Very orders. Well.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh, he just sold his MCV.
Construction complete. Unit
Awaiting
ready.
order. Acknowledged.
Building.
Push.
On hold.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Cancel.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting.
Should really push right now.
Acknowledged. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Awaiting order.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle
Yes, sir.
reporting.
Unit
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Reporting. Very
Building.
well.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. At once. Very well. Very well.
Lost.
Very well. At once. At once.
Unit
Very
lost.
well. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Of course. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Very well. Of
Unit
course.
lost.
Waiting order. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir.
Acknowledge.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Reporting.
Oh,
Affirmative.
move.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Awaiting
lost.
orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ah,
Acknowledged.
fucked up there.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Structure.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Very well. Very well.
ready.
Yes, sir. Very well. Of course. Reporting. Agreed.
Prepare.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I smacked with that.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
God damn
lost.
it.
Training.
I mismicroed that.
Unit ready. Training. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit
Defensive buildings kind of,
accomplished.
you can put them down. Maybe I should try that next time, but it's they cost an entire tank that you could otherwise have. Shouldn't have lost that.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unable
Very
to
well.
comply. Building
Reporting.
in progress.
Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Awaiting order.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative.
New construction
Awaiting orders.
options.
Agreed.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction
Vehicle
complete.
acknowledged. Affirmative.
New
Acknowledged.
construction options. Building. Training. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders. Of course.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
What's he doing?
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
order. Very well. Reporting. Very
Training.
well.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. At once. Agreed. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, very well.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction
Reporting.
options.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Agreed. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Unit
I
lost.
arguably screwed that up pretty hard.
Construction options. Building. Unit lost. Training. Unit lost. Unit ready. Training.
Waiting orders.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Waiting orders.
ready. Training.
About him.
Unit
Apply some
ready.
pressure.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. On
Ready and
hold.
waiting. Agreed.
Cancel.
Very well.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Building.
sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Better income. Wait, he's got the crystals? The fuck are my crystals?
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Where the shit does he get crystals?
Insufficient funds.
Oh, there they are.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Very well. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction
At once.
complete.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Oh, equal.
Awaiting orders. At once. Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Oh, he's got
Very
three.
well. At once.
Unit
At once.
ready.
Yes, sir. Awaiting
Building.
orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready and
Yes,
waiting.
sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
At once.
Unit ready.
Agreed.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Oh my
lost.
god, I can't kill shit.
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Agreed.
funds.
Agreed.
At once. Very
yes,
well.
sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Very well.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, he's got so many more
Acknowledge.
tanks than I do. Holy fuck.
Reporting.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Structure.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, it's
Waiting
game.
order.
Lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Pretty poorly.
Ready and waiting.
Lost.
How did he get 3 harvesters out?
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Go double. Probably the
Battle
crystals.
control terminated.
Probably the crystals, yeah. I didn't even realize there were crystals on that
Battle
map.
control terminated.
Remember that? Oh, I fell really far after losing that match. Oh, I just got out of E-code.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Agreed.
Construction complete.
Vehicle
New
reporting.
construction options.
Affirmative. Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Rad
Able
alert.
to comply. Building in
Rad
progress.
alert.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
New
Affirmative.
construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unable to
Acknowledged.
comply. Building in progress.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
No,
complete.
affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Very well. At once. Vehicle reporting.
New
Reporting.
construction
Vehicle
options.
reporting. Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Agreed.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Very well. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
At once.
Training.
Awaiting
Building.
orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Ready and waiting.
Agreed. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
I'd like to go.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh, was he killing my infantry? Oh, I didn't.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Waiting
Training.
order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Acknowledged.
Training.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. New construction options.
Ready and waiting.
Building.
At once. Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting
Building.
orders.
Yes, sir.
Unable to
Affirmative.
comply. Building in
Acknowledged.
progress. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Training.
Waiting orders.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Of
Unit
course.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Waiting order.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Very well. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit
Vehicle
ready.
reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative.
Oh, that's what it looks like when you
Yes,
turtle.
sir.
Vehicle affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Oh, left to this side.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Set up here.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Very well. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Waiting orders.
Insufficient
Waiting orders.
funds.
At once.
Unit
Waiting order.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Of course.
Unit lost.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Waiting order.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
order. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Waiting order.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Waiting
Affirmative.
orders.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Building.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I don't know if defensive play is really rewarded in this game. Kind of get zoned out. Especially in that map. Best faction for random 2v2s, and OKW ain't always lost when I get OKW up. Well, weed my sin is that like, are you asking for access in general, or are you asking for like, want me to include allies? Because OKW can work. No, is it as strong as Wehrmacht? No.
Options.
Yes, sir. At
Building.
once. Awaiting orders.
Unable to comply.
Acknowledged.
Building in
Affirmative.
progress.
Acknowledged.
But what we want to do with OKW is press your early game advantage as much as you can.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unable
Vehicle
to comply.
reporting.
Building in
Acknowledged.
progress.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Very well.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Reporting.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unable to
Acknowledged.
comply.
Like 4
Building in
Volks
progress.
into a Puma,
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
and a Stuka, and like an MG. That's usually
Ready.
standard play for
Acknowledged.
OKW.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At once. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting order. Ready and yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Agreed. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
My sin, did you hear what I said? Or?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Agreed. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
supportive. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in
Kinda
progress.
screwed up. I forgot to build my.
Unit ready.
Very well. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes,
Building.
sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. On hold. Cancel.
Try to get the second harvester?
Building.
Yeah.
On hold. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Acknowledged.
Cancel. Building.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Thanks.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Primary building.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Okay, seriously, how does he have more tanks than I?
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Was he just quicker on the? I think he was just
Yes, sir.
quicker on the.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
It's quicker on the.
Vehicle
Reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Oh, this is such an.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Affirmative. At once. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Size.
Acknowledged. At once.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Of course.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Very
Reporting.
well. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Our base is under attack. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building. Training. Unable to comply. Building.
Yes, sir.
progress.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Affirmative.
Low power.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Reporting. Vehicle. Yes, sir. Vehicle. Waiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Construction
Awaiting
complete.
You went 4 harvesters? Was that?
Unit ready. Mission accomplished.
Oof. It shouldn't be a black screen. I would say yes, allies are better than Soviets right now. Absolutely. Just because you can get a shit ton of tanks out and push them. If Soviets seem to be better when there's larger maps and they get time to build up. The heavy tank is fine. It trades effectively. The problem is you can't build enough of them by the time the allies are already pushing your shit. So like, I've won a lot of matches with the Soviets, but like I just never get enough heavy tanks out to compete. Usually my issue.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Very well.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Oh, this map.
Construction complete. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Ready and waiting.
Building.
Affirmative. At once.
Unable to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Acknowledged. Yes,
ready.
sir.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. Reporting at once. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting at once. Very well.
Vehicle reporting.
Oh, he's a Soviet.
Affirmative.
This is why,
Affirmative.
right here,
Affirmative.
I'm going to demonstrate why.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Vehicle
Yes,
reporting.
sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
New construction
Yes,
options.
sir.
Awaiting
Orders.
acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Now has no tank.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I can run over all his shit.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Of course.
And now you
Very
quit.
well. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost. Mission accomplished.
That right there is why you don't play Soviet.
Awaiting orders.
Cannot deploy here.
Affirmative. Vehicle
Yes, sir.
reporting. Yes,
New
sir.
construction
Affirmative.
options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
At once.
Unable to comply. Building
once.
in
Vehicle
progress.
reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Cannot deploy here. New construction options. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete. New construction
Yeah, it's not balanced at all. I mean, the game just came out, so
Unable to comply.
Acknowledged.
Building in
Affirmative.
progress.
Reporting.
I'm
Acknowledged.
taking the time to like just learn the
Affirmative.
mechanics, and because eventually like aircraft will be good, right?
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Right now they're trash.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Got to build
Unit
tanks
ready.
for unit.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very
Waiting
well.
order. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Cannot deploy here.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
New
Acknowledged.
construction
Affirmative.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting
I
orders.
was microing too hard, and I should have got these rifles pushing.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Building. Unable to comply.
Very well.
Building
Yes,
in
sir.
progress.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Awaiting order.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Of course. Very well. Of course.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Very
Training.
well.
He
Yes, sir.
sold something.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
He still has
Affirmative.
Unit
MCV.
ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Primary
Yes, sir.
building selected. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Keep moving, tank. Come on.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, sir. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Low power.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unable to
Affirmative.
comply. Building in progress.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Agreed.
Building.
Affirmative. At once.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle
Construction
affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
I tend to push him.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Very well.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledge.
Lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Did I retire from Co? It was Ragnar. No, I don't know if it was Ragnar or Hammersbane. It was. I don't know. That guy Ragnar. He sold his MCV. So he's just put everything into light vehicles and tried to kill me. Doesn't ban Poltawa?
Affirmative.
Did I just hear that?
Options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. New construction options. Building.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir. Awaiting
On
orders.
hold.
Acknowledged.
Cancel. Construction complete. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative.
Building. Unable to
Affirmative.
comply.
Acknowledged.
Building in progress.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. Very well. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction
Waiting or
options.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Waiting or acknowledged. Affirmative.
That's a
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
that's a
Affirmative.
dick move, cannon.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Vehicle reporting.
Ready and waiting.
Oh
Reporting.
man,
Acknowledged.
I'm getting wrecked by this cannon.
Building. On hold.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Cancel. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Awaiting order.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting order.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh wait, it doesn't kill my
Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
Oh,
ready.
it doesn't actually hit my.
Training. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Training.
I honestly thought that would hit my harvester.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. New construction options.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Low power. Repair.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders.
Reporting. At once. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
My artillery piece died to that thing? Is that what happened there?
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Training.
At once.
Unit
Very
ready.
well.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Yes,
At
sir.
once. Reporting. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Unit
Affirmative. Knowledge.
ready.
Acknowledge.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Reporting. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, pff,
Unit
I'm
ready.
pretty boned now.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Awaiting
lost.
orders. Acknowledge. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. No, affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
It's pretty
Training.
good.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Structure sold. Structure sold.
That's a neat push with that cannon.
Unit lost. Mission accomplished.
Got a ring. Okay. Did not realize that cannon could do that. Definitely a new one. And then I built that artillery piece, but the artillery like cannons can hard counter artillery because red alert things. I'm pretty sure I put that artillery piece into the fight or tried to hit it with the wonder if I kept the artillery piece near my base instead. then I could have shot at the where factory went.
Yes, sir.
Cannot deploy
Ready
here.
and waiting.
Yes, sir.
Cannot
Yes, sir.
deploy here. New construction
Reporting.
options.
Ready and waiting.
Building.
Very well. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete.
Awaiting
New
order.
construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Affirmative.
Building. Unable to
Affirmative.
comply. Building in progress.
Reporting.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. New construction
Awaiting
options.
order. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unable to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in
Acknowledged.
progress.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting.
Our
Acknowledged.
base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
order.
Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit ready. Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Ready and lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting. Agreed.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Oh man, I screwed this up hard.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. At once.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Very well.
lost.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, very well. Agreed.
Building.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Of course. Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Ready and waiting. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Unit
Of
lost.
course.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
At once.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Reporting. Very well.
Lost. Training. Unit lost. Low power. Unit
Reporting.
ready. Training.
Ready and waiting.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Waiting order.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
At once.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. At once.
Base
Yes,
is
sir.
under attack.
Yes,
Why am I
sir.
losing these fights?
Reporting.
Training.
Ready and waiting.
Oh
Unit
my god.
ready. Unit lost. Training.
Reporting.
What does this pillbox do?
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed.
Cancel. Training.
Waiting order.
Unit
Very well.
ready.
Reporting.
Unit
I should have got a refinery.
on hold. Training.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Very well.
Unit
Very well.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Very affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Very affirmative. Acknowledge. At once.
Unit lost. Repair. Insufficient funds.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm gonna run out of money? Oh no. Fuck.
Yes, sir. Reporting and waiting. Affirmative.
I didn't even realize rocket troops could outrange those. Yeah.
Unit
Okay.
lost. Construction sold. Unit mission.
That was a ridiculous fight. I didn't. Yeah. Pillboxes. Fuck. I didn't realize pillboxes could be on their own. Didn't need to be.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Waiting or reporting.
New construction
Affirmative.
options.
Yes, sir. Very well. Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Agree. At once. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
New
At once.
construction
Affirmative.
options. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Training. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unable to comply.
Reporting.
Building in
Affirmative.
progress. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
At once.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Of course. Yes, sir.
Very well. Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting
Construction
orders.
complete.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Training. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Ready,
ready.
yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Very well. Ready
Training.
and waiting.
Unit ready. Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes,
Training.
sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. At once. Agreed. Yes, sir. Agreed.
New construction
Ready
options.
and waiting. Affirmative.
Building. Training.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledge.
Unit
Acknowledge.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
At once.
Vehicle.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Training.
Reporting very well. At once.
Preparing.
Waiting order.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Training. Building.
Reporting very well. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Waiting orders.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Very well. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Ready and waiting.
Training.
Reporting. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
At once. Affirmative. At one course. Ready and very well. Affirmative. At once.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Building.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Waiting orders.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Yes. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Very well. Agreed. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Training.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Ready and
Yeah.
waiting.
Unit
Reporting.
ready. Training. Building. Prepare. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
That's a fucking game for me.
Complete. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Agreed. Of course.
Unit ready.
God damn it.
Unit lost.
Ugh.
Unit lost.
I choke pointed myself. I haven't played on that map enough to know like where to. He's played it enough to know where to put his structures, like to maximize his ability to move around. And I was like, I spent like long there trying to like put my ore refinery in the right spot.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting
New
orders.
construction options. Building.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes,
Construction complete.
sir. Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Vehicle report
Construction
acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Very
Unit
well.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Very well. Acknowledged. Very well. Very well.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction
Vehicle
complete.
report acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Options.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Ready and waiting.
Unit ready.
Agreed. Of course.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh, I said.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Very well. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Vehicle ready.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Oh my God.
lost. Construction complete. New construction options.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training. Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Very well. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete. Building. Unable
sir.
to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress.
Affirmative. Report
Unit
very well.
ready. Building.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Agreed.
building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Well. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Acknowledged.
Oh, why is this up here harvesting? Oh no.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Fuck.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I have
sir.
enough tanks.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
God damn it, I just lost all my
Unit
how you
lost.
code myself. The harvester went up here instead of down there, so
Yes,
of course.
Affirmative.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Yeah, why are you up there?
Affirmative.
Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Repair.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh my god, I keep pressing the... No!
Reporting.
Select all my units.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Yes,
Unit
sir.
Micro mistakes were made.
Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
That cost me too much.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Of course. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Primary building selected.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Push into him.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit lost. Silos
Yes, sir.
needed.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. At once. Very well.
Unit
At
ready.
once. Affirmative.
Silos
Affirmative.
needed.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
Silos are needed.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Silos needed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Not completely over yet.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Waiting affirmative. Reporting. Vehicle. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Vehicle. Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes,
Waiting
sir.
order.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Waiting orders. Well. Yes, sir.
Why? Oh my god, you harvesters!
Yes,
Why
sir.
aren't you over here doing the?
Affirmative.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
didn't I pick up on that?
Acknowledged.
Oh, I probably just cost myself the game.
Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Oh, I just had a few more tanks.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Stupid. X, why are you?
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
You literally just need like 2 more tanks. Come on, ore trucks, get me.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledge.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledge.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledge. Waiting order. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Waiting order.
Yes, sir.
s-
Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
What did I press?
Unit lost.
Where's the menu? What?
Building.
Oh, okay. Well, good game. Screwed myself over.
Battle control terminated.
I mean, you should be manually selecting your gems over ore, because you then get the money quicker, right? I'm also noticing, yeah, that I don't manage my trucks.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm being
New construction
probably
options.
Yes,
or
sir.
because of it.
Reporting.
Building.
Need to learn how to
Unable
manage my
comply.
trucks.
Building in progress.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Should set.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Training. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Training. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
At once.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training. Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting.
New construction
Affirmative.
options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Yes,
Construction
sir. Acknowledged.
complete.
Yes, sir.
New construction options. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready. Training.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready. Building. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
Affirmative. At once.
Building.
Agreed. At once. Agreed. At once. Very well. At once. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative.
Oh my god,
Unit
getting all my
ready.
tanks.
Awaiting orders. Yes,
Building.
sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle report acknowledged.
Unit ready. Structure sold. Building. Unable to comply.
Vehicle
Building
reporting
in progress.
acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Reporting.
funds.
Acknowledged. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. At once. Agreed. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Agreed.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Vehicle
Training.
report. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
On hold. Cancel.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unable to comply.
Yes, sir.
Building in progress.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Advantage of that.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Unit ready. Building.
Lucky.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, he's got 4 dump trucks.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Waiting
Affirmative.
orders.
I swear I give him the move
Affirmative.
command down here, but
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
'cause, I mean he's not moving his units, so
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
as far as I'm aware, the colors are blue and
Acknowledged.
yellow.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
I haven't seen anything else.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Of course. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Acknowledge.
Insufficient funds.
Oh, this is Ragnar?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
think he could
Affirmative.
out-eco me?
Mission accomplished.
Guess I just pushed at the right time.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New
Waiting
construction
orders.
options.
Vehicles. Affirmative.
Yes,
Building.
sir. Very
Oh, it's
well.
the same one
Unable to
again.
comply.
Reporting.
Building in
Affirmative.
progress.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Still's here.
Unable
Acknowledged.
to comply. Building in
Ready and
progress.
waiting.
This
Very
one.
well.
Construction complete.
Yes,
New
sir.
construction options.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Reporting.
Yeah, it's definitely not the game you remember.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Well, I mean, that probably is the game you remember, but
At once. Yes, sir.
Looks way better.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Shit.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Destin.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting. Very well.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Agreed. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Agreed.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Very well. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit
At
ready.
once.
Building.
Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Very well. At once. Of course. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, very well. Of course. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Of course. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost. Building.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Reporting. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting.
Building. Construction complete. Primary building selected.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Training.
Acknowledged. Vehicle report.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit
Awaiting orders.
ready.
Awaiting
Building.
orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Very well.
Unit ready. Building. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. On hold. Cancelled. Building.
Yes, sir.
On hold. Cancelled. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Waiting
Unit
order.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle. Report acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
No,
ready.
affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, this is Ragnar again.
Mission accomplished.
Had equal resources that time. We're literally the same rank. Keep fighting each other.
Yes, sir. Awaiting order.
Construction
Affirmative.
options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Very well.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New
Waiting
construction
orders. Acknowledged.
options. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Very well.
Construction
Agreed.
complete. New construction options. Building. Unable to comply.
Waiting orders.
Building in progress.
Report.
Training. Unit ready.
Vehicle.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting order.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Really?
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting.
New construction
Vehicle
options.
affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. At once. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Agreed. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Like, oh,
Yes, sir. No. Affirmative.
it's only a light.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. At once. Agreed. Reporting. Very well.
Unable
Ready and
to
waiting.
comply. Building
Awaiting
in
orders.
progress.
Very well.
Our base is
Ready
under
and
attack.
waiting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Training. Construction complete.
Reporting. Agreed.
Ready
At
and
once.
waiting.
Affirmative.
Training.
Ready
Unit
and waiting.
ready.
Ugh.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Reporting.
New construction options.
Acknowledged. Very well. Ready and waiting. Of course. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Very well. Yes, sir. Of course. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Really?
At once.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Reporting. Very well.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Oh, why did
On
I?
hold. Cancel.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Unable to
Affirmative.
comply.
Yes, sir.
Building in
Agreed.
progress.
Reporting.
Unit lost. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Training. Unit
Reporting.
ready. Building. Training.
Awaiting order.
Unit
Knowledge.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Training.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. 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 Awaiting orders. Agreed. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle report.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Building. Construction complete. Building. New construction options. Insufficient funds.
Awaiting order. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
At once.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Base
Acknowledged.
is under attack. Low power.
Vehicle report. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Unable to comply.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Progress.
Ah, you fucking kidding me?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Construction
Awaiting order.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Waiting
Building.
orders. Acknowledge.
Unable
Yes,
to
sir.
comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Construction
Reporting.
complete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Primary building selected.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Base
Acknowledged.
is under attack.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh, I wasn't building. Why aren't I building? Oh no, because
Cancel. Unit lost.
I'd powered myself, but I didn't cancel it and restart the queue.
Unit ready. Building.
Yeah, that lost me the game there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Would have had
ready.
enough tanks.
Unit lost. Building. Structure sold.
Yes, sir.
Structure sold. Unit lost. Mission failed.
Supply choked myself. I had that. Rank 23 and I was gonna beat him. Just had to supply choke myself, or production choke myself. I don't know. I think mediums are better personally in the straight up engagement. If you can micro them properly, your mediums will beat lights every time. The thing with lights is that they're so quick, they can just go into your, they can just run around you, go into your base and kill your shit. Yeah, matchmaking's been pretty quick.
Awaiting orders.
New construction
Affirmative. Reporting.
options.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Oh, it's this map. I just...
New construction options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle.
Crap.
Reporting.
Reporting.
Construction
Coming was.
complete. New construction
Reporting.
options.
Vehicle. Reporting.
Get
Building.
enough lights out.
Unable to comply.
I think we'll do a light tank rush and just because fuck this map.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Can
ready.
harass or not.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Oh,
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
oh, I fucked that up.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Reporting, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Very
Unit
well. Waiting
ready.
order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
There, I got my speed back.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Oh,
Awaiting
move!
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Nice.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Tank.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and
Very
waiting.
well.
Yes, sir.
At once.
Ready and waiting.
Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting at once. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Of course. Agreed. Affirmative. At once.
Could have done that better.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Oh, what? No,
Acknowledged.
move. I
Acknowledged.
told you to.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
I always keep thinking I'm giving them move orders, but they're just not getting them.
Awaiting orders.
Why? Oh,
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
that if.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Mhm.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Insufficient
Reporting.
funds.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Collect the crystals, please. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Report. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle.
Building.
Acknowledge. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Why do I have no money? Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I have to micro these harvesters or I just get
Unit lost.
code out.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle. Yes,
Uh,
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Harvesters, man.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Reporting.
ready. Building.
Seriously.
Affirmative.
Also,
Unit
bridges are my
ready.
fucking.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Vehicle reporting.
I have clearly have way less money than this
Yes,
guy
sir.
does. Like actually.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
God, even
Acknowledged.
cooler.
Affirmative. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Vehicle. Reporting.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
And apparently this bridge is indestructible.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
I only hope that the
Affirmative.
medium tanks will turn the tide.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready. Building.
Reporting. Awaiting order. Now. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Thought I told him.
Yes,
to
sir.
come.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Station.
Insufficient funds.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Come on, tanks, get out here.
Reporting.
Did I build a ranger? Really? Oh no.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
No rally points.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Fucked up.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
How do I keep
Acknowledged.
deselecting?
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Waiting order. Agreed. At once.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative.
I traded poorly there because I.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Yes,
No,
sir.
harvest the red ones. Harvest
Vehicle
the
report.
goddamn red ones. The
Yes,
harvesters.
sir.
Structure sold. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Structure sold. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Agreed.
Building. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unable to comply. Building
Affirmative.
in progress. Primary building selected. Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. At once. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
order. Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Very well. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient.
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
At one. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
His micro is better than mine.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I'm gonna.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting at once.
Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, acknowledged. 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 Reporting.
That's just my micro sucking.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, he's gonna just have more tanks than me. Oh, why did I have to engage? Why do I keep deselecting my units? That's a better question.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
He's just gonna have more tanks than me now.
Very well. Reporting at once. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Vehicle awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
On hold. Cancel. Building. Structure sold. Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting order.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
At once. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Of course. At once. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes,
That's
sir.
games.
Affirmative.
Structure sold. Unit lost. Mission failed.
I kept screwing up those fights. Deselecting my units, so my units kept. He had way more. He had 10,000 more resources. We killed the even amount of tanks. He had 10,000 more resources because of that map. It's so unfortunate. Yeah, I never played the originals either, Kocho. This is my first time. Right now I'm beating myself more.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Construction
Affirmative.
options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Elmarch.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Agreed. Agreed. Vehicle
Construction.
reporting.
There's a way, is there a way to like customize your
Construction
playlist?
options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Let's get, like, I was looking around. I thought there
Affirmative.
was.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Opponents are
Acknowledged.
Unable to
select.
comply. Building in progress.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle report acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Training.
Ready and waiting.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Training. Unit ready.
Well, I'm late on the refinery because I'm dumb.
Unit ready. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Vehicle report acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes,
Training.
sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.
So, with the tank micro, what happens in this game is when your tank is moving, anything when they get shot at, instead of like Company of Heroes where it's a probability, when you're moving your tanks, it's a guarantee to receive less damage. It's like a quarter of the damage. So when your tanks are moving around and they're shooting at your tanks, you're taking a quarter of the damage. When you're stationary, you're taking full damage. It's like being in cover or... CNC. Oh, I press escape in the jukebox? Okay, hold on. I can only do that in game, I think, right? Because they can't see. I think Sento, I'll just go up a different game. Because I just want to put Hellmarch on, like all the different... There we go. I have to go into the game to get to the jukebox player. Got it. Where's Hellmarch? Put on only Hellmarch. What else is a good one? Mechanical Man? Oh, I've fallen out of top 50s sound. I got RNG'd with a map and fucked myself over a few times. See mechanical. Up. Act on instinct. Target / mechanic. Oh, here it is. I'm a mechanic. Oh, where's red alert? Red alert's a good one. Well, no, it's like red alert. Shuffle. Oh, thank you. Good. It's the one that's like. Siberian Sons? Oh, Siberian Sons is the, they're just like the band. They have Ride of the Valkyries in here. Where's the red alert? Oh, Mercy? Okay. Oh, Mercy. Eh. Yeah, this one's good. So I'm still looking for the red alert one. When we're like in the background, it's like red alert. Alright, well, we'll rock with it. I just wanted to listen to Hell March while I play. Okay, I'll play one or two more and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm back to where I started with my rank. Today I started at 62, got up to like 40. Oh,
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Stupid.
Reporting.
Get out of my way.
Reporting. Acknowledgement.
Construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Affirmative. Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
I gotta go to the center for this map.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Vehicle. Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged. Awaiting
Construction
affirmative.
complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction
Really?
complete.
Affirmative.
You just like,
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Building.
Yes, sir.
oh my god.
Unable to comply.
Acknowledged.
Building in progress.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged.
New construction
Affirmative.
options.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Agree. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Very yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Serve that.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
At once. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
No, I told you to.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Agreed.
lost. Building. Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative.
Building. Unable to comply.
Sometimes I feel like the
Unit ready.
doing up orders doesn't always land.
Unit
Oh,
ready.
why did I do that?
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Vehicle
Training.
acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Vehicle reporting.
complete.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Of course. At
Unit
once.
lost.
Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Mission accomplished.
Felt like he was just bad at microing his tanks. Do 30 minutes game even exist? No.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Games are over in like
Options.
10, 15.
Agreed. Awaiting orders.
Unable to comply.
Acknowledged.
Less most of the time.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unable to comply.
Yes, sir. Ready and
Building in
waiting.
progress.
Affirmative.
On
Yes, sir.
hold. Cancel. Construction complete.
Vehicle report.
New
Acknowledged.
construction options.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Awaiting orders.
Training. Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit ready.
At once.
Training.
Reporting.
On hold.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Cancel.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Ready and waiting. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Training. Cannot deploy.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course.
Prepare.
Yes, sir. At once.
Training.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once. Reporting. Vehicle
Waiting
reporting.
order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Training.
Of course. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. At once. Of course.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Ah, fuck, I think I lost that.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Oh my god, I wasn't microing hard
Acknowledged.
enough.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledge.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. At once. Yes, sir.
Building.
Ready and waiting.
Unable to comply.
Yes, sir.
Building in
Affirmative.
progress.
I got out microed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting. Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Reporting. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. Waiting order. At once. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Training.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit
Yeah,
lost.
Affirmative.
I'm out
Very well.
microed.
Yes, sir.
Prepare.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Low power. Cancel. Unit
Yeah.
lost. Building. Structure sold. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Mission accomplished.
He was able to bounce between both fights. I wasn't. Yeah. Well, losing rank. I needed to bounce back to the when I was killing the power plant on the top. I needed to move my units, my tanks, the other side of the power plant to the other side of the barracks, so my tanks weren't sitting on top of where he was producing his infantry. EW and KW. I mean, I'm sure they'll add some. They'll do a balance patch here, and we'll see what kind of. How old am I? Take a guess. Close. Yeah, I'm 30. That was Command and Conquer Generals D-bombers. Did I start losing my hair? About last year. Year or so ago. Probably 28, 29. I'm still in denial. While wearing the hair long enough to cover over the spots or whatever. Yeah, that's expensive as shit though. I don't have $7,000 to drop on like little. It's only like the it goes here in pincer hair loss on nail pattern baldness or whatever. It's just like just the start of it. I don't know. Well, I could probably rock full shaved, but it would look weird. Really not at that point. Like just it's like the starting, right? Where you still have a lot of good hair. Oh, I think it just glitched out. And you're just like, why? It's not like progressed. It's barely even like class A or whatever the first stage of baldness is.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options.
That's
Battle
definitely
control
yeah.
terminated.
Not searching. Saw the APC and I was like, this isn't right.
Reporting. Affirmative.
New construction
Waiting orders.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unable to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. New
Yes,
construction
sir.
options.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Unable to comply.
Yes, sir.
Building in progress. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Reporting.
New construction options. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Reporting. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit
Very
ready.
well.
Training.
At once. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting. Knowledge.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very affirmative. Affirmative. Very
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New
Yes, sir.
construction
Knowledge.
options. Building.
well. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
I feel like I could just dive that power plant.
Training.
Not watching it.
Unit ready.
Knowledge.
I
Affirmative.
hear
Knowledge.
Unit
troops.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Knowledge.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Knowledge.
ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Awaiting order.
Ah,
Acknowledge.
fuck.
Affirmative.
Oh, I said move away.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Unable
Feeling
to
ran.
Building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Reporting.
complete.
Yes, sir.
New
Reporting.
construction
Reporting.
options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledge.
Building.
Oh, I won that somehow.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
On hold. Cancel. Building. Unable to comply.
sir. Knowledge.
Building in
Yes, sir.
progress.
Acknowledge. Ready and waiting. Well. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction
Awaiting
complete.
knowledge.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Building.
Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Knowledge.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Yes,
Building.
sir. Agreed. Very well.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Primary building selected.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Training.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Well.
ready.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Agreed. At once. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
At once. Affirmative. Reporting. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit
Very well.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes,
Building.
sir. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Ready
Training.
and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Awaiting order.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. At once. At once. Of course. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
What face? I make a face? Concentrating. A concentration face, maybe? I'll do one more. I make funny faces while I play?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle.
New construction options.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unable
Awaiting
to
orders.
comply. Building in
once.
progress.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New
Vehicle
construction options.
acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unable to comply.
It's so much easier to play on this side of the map.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unable to
Affirmative.
comply. Building
Affirmative.
in progress.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Training.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Very well. Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction
Waiting
complete.
orders.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Reporting.
Construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Affirmative.
Oh my god, it just sat there. Oh no.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
How did I just fuck myself over?
Unit
I think I
lost.
did.
Very well.
Unit
Oh
ready.
no.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Base is under attack. Unit ready. Unit lost. Training. On hold. Unit lost. Cancel. Unit ready. Training. Building. Unit lost. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course. Very agreed.
Unable to
Yes,
comply.
sir. At
Building
once.
in progress.
Affirmative. Very well. Waiting orders. Agreed. Very well. Of course. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Training. Unable to comply.
Yes, very well.
Building in
Agreed.
progress.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Very well.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Building.
At once. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting order. Agreed.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Agreed.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Basic
Reporting.
knowledge.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Low
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Unable
Reporting.
to comply.
Affirmative.
Building in progress.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Unable to
Affirmative.
comply. Building in progress. Training. Unit
Reporting.
lost. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
He really knows how to mic.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Agreed. Affirmative. Vehicle report now. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Very well.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Construction
Very well.
complete.
Yes, sir.
Whenever I use the scatter button, it never.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. Insufficient
Waiting
funds.
orders.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Very well.
Of course. Agreed. Very well.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Waiting orders.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative. Vehicle
Acknowledged.
reporting.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Waiting order. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
sir.
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Awaiting order.
Affirmative.
Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit ready. Building. Mission accomplished.
All right, call it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Gonna get some sleep. Games, learning. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. See you next time.